What a story. What a day. Let's get your unofficial race result up on the road. Timothy Bray wins in Nashville due to a penalty, taking Liam O'Sullivan down to P10 on the line. In P2, it's Pim van Gastel and of Andres Vince. Well, after all is said and done, Andres Vince, you believe it, you are P3 on the road. A very long race. You can get us started however you quite feel like.
That was a huge surprise for me. I wasn't really expecting a podium finish, but this is what it is. It is basically feels better when you achieve it by having a decent pace. I think my short run pace wasn't that good, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm happy for this P3 because I wasn't expecting anything like this.
A long race filled with strategy that suddenly got changed into crazy 180 oddballs. How were you planning on playing that race? And did the factors with the yellows on the track change the way you were to play?
Yeah, I was actually expecting a lot of long runs, actually, because previously when I raced here, this track is more forgiving in terms of yellow flags. It turned out to be a sprint race at the end. And I was lucky with my strategy because, I put on some extra fuel, so I was able to really push it to the edge in the engine map mode. So, yeah.
Heading to the Brickyard for 2 races in a row down the line. Of course, we'll all be participating in the 500 qualifying off the broadcast, but then you have the GP and the 500. How do you think those are going to treat you?
I actually love the Indy 500. A lot of talented and good guys and fast guys around me, so this is going to be a challenge. For the Indy GP, I'm not really sure. It's a love and hate relationship. It kind of feels odd to race in Indianapolis on a road track, but overall it's not that bad. We will see. I don't really have any huge expectation for myself in the GP.
That was Andres Vince, our P3 finisher, and that leaves you, Lucas, with Pim van Gastel in P2.
With the driver of the 10 machine, finished second place, Pim van Gastel. Great race out there. A lot about survivability. Talk us through how you're able to survive, keep that car steady the entire time, and bring it home to a second place finish.
Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting this, to be honest. I didn't have a great feel with the car at the start of the race. I didn't have much practice, but I tried to fuel save as much as possible and to keep the car in one piece. The second part of the race, I found the pace and somehow brought me into the podium.
Yeah, so you talk about that fuel strategy. Talk us through how you kind of decided when you wanted to save, how much you wanted to save. Do you have external tools like iOverlay or race labs that are helping you with that? What numbers were you really trying to follow here?
Yeah, I use race labs for it, but I just tried to save as much as possible as I had no pace on the first stint. I just tried to keep up with the car in front and save as much as I could to maybe save out a stop. But because of the cautions, that wasn't necessary.
Timothy Bray, I think all 3 drivers in the booth here are going to say that they are very, very surprised to be here. You're one of them too, but you inherited that win, and what a way to do it.
Yeah, pretty exciting. So random.
So you had a race that, like many of those in the top 3, felt a bit anonymous, but you were battling, you were in those chases, and you were going up and down the pack. How did it really play out for you?
Just got to be there at the end. Just same approach to every single race, just do the best I can to avoid all the wrecks at the beginning, learn the track, get my grooves, learn what goes on at the high line, low line, And yeah, we were there the last 30 laps. I'm like, wow, we're in the top 5, top 7. I might actually be able to win this if a few things go my way. And sure enough, they did.
And the pit strategy for this race, was your overall game plan really affected by any of those cautions that came out, or did you get a little bit blessed along the way?
Yeah, I think we got a little help with that last yellow. Kept us up at the front. Didn't have to pit again, but really, pit strategy was kind of irrelevant for me, honestly. Just tried to avoid all the wrecks and just be there at the end.